Welcome back, everybody. It's Chad from The Right Line, and today we were gonna go wheeling, but with it raining like crazy, decided to stay home and work on the brake job for Chewy. We got front rotors, front pads, and all the stuff to get the job done. Okay, now we got the driver's side rear apart, and I'm only starting on this corner because of the way the Jeep is positioned in the garage. What I decided to go with was Powerstop's Extreme Severe Duty Truck and Towing Brake System, or brake package rather. Comes with front and rear pads, front and rear vented rotors, all the replacement clips and rubber boots for the caliper bolts. And I would have loved to have put a big brake kit on Chewy, but at between $800 to $1,200, just couldn't afford it right now. Okay, we're back. Both sets of rear brakes are all done. Rotors are replaced, brake pads are replaced, and kind of walk you through what I did. All right, those rubber boots there have been replaced. Those pins have been cleaned and they've been greased. Now the caliper floats outward and inward when you step on the brakes, and that caliper has to float smoothly. Next on the list is I replaced all of these little clips. There's 4 of them, and what I was noticing with Chewy was I was getting a little bit of brake pad chatter when I was coasting. As soon as I stepped on the brakes, it went away. Now these new rotors are drilled and they're slotted, and the theory behind drilled and slotting is that the brake rotors will cool faster and it'll allow for brake gases to escape from the system. Alright, we're back. We're moving along to the front, and I'm going to apologize now. This gimbal is acting very strange and I don't know which end is up.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so these rotors are marked as to what side they go on. This happens to be the front driver's side. and they have to mark it obviously because the drilling and the slotting is directional. One thing you want to make sure you do is clean the rotors really thoroughly before you actually finish the installation, because they often put chromoly on the rotors to keep them from rusting before you buy them. Well, I found the culprit for the brake chatter. Check this out. And then you step on the brakes, and it goes away. Done. All 4 wheels are finished. They're torqued. Everything's back to normal. Brake reservoir is full, although I didn't open the system, so I shouldn't have any reason to worry about that. All the old parts there are destined for the garbage. And now it's time to clean up. Just a disclaimer here, I am only working on my vehicle because of the years of experience I have doing so. I am in no means certified mechanic. I won't take any responsibility for anything happens to your vehicle. If you do something similar and you mess it up and you want to blame me, it's not my fault. I'm only sharing my experiences with Chewy and the upgrades and such that I do to him to make him better. Next that we are done, we need to go and do the break-in period. Now, break-in period in order to seat the new brake pads into the rotors. Here are the instructions from Powerstop. So let's get out on the road, give it a shot, see how it is. Folks, I'm back. I went on my test drive and I did the break-in period that's recommended by Powerstop right here. I didn't take you with me because I wanted to pay attention to what I was doing, of course. But anyways, you know, it's kind of surprisingly, I wouldn't say difficult, but tough, really, to try to do 5 aggressive, 5 moderate stops without stopping, slowing down rather, and then letting your brakes cool for 5 minutes. It's raining like a son of a gun outside today, so there's not much I'm doing today. I'm going to clean up here in the garage a little bit. I checked Chewy's brake fluid to make sure it was all topped up, everything is well and good. Thanks for watching today. If you're finding the right line for the first time, please consider a like, comment, or a share, and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're returning to the right line, welcome back. Some of you that have been following me for a while know that I was in Boise, Idaho here a while ago. My dad was in the hospital, and I'm back home, of course, and he's doing better, and you know, thoughts and prayers and for his continued recovery. And we're just going to kind of get back to the normal now. Okay, so thoughts on the brakes so far. I went through the break-in period, as I said before. To be honest with you, with it raining and really cool out here, you know, I kind of questioned how effective that break-in period really was. But the brakes feel okay. They're not a whole lot different than what I had before, but I guess that's kind of the point, except that it stops better. And so we'll see how it does off-road. What I have found with Chewy and with my other Rubicon that I owned is that, especially with the JK now, is that these JK brakes are just not good. I can't tell you how many times in 4 low I find myself driving through the brakes and not having enough brake. Ultimately, I really wanted to do a big brake upgrade kit, but for those of you who have done some research, there's multiple kits, and they're very expensive, and that's just money I don't want to spend right now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next time.